Good morning from Capitan, New Mexico on a cool morning, not cold. It's 48 degrees out there. No wind, cloudy today, believe it or not, but no rain in the forecast. We had some rain yesterday. It sprinkled most of the day. Very, very good day to read a book and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And what else? Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now, and right now just went right on by. And then what else can I tell you? I want to give a shout out to Phil and Dorothy from Texas. They came by and visited yesterday. They've got them a little Clipper Cadet like I used to have years ago, and they're out traveling for a while. They have a home in Texas, and yeah, but I met them last year, I believe, at Valley of the Fires, and thank you very much, Phil and Dorothy, for coming by and visiting. I enjoyed the visit. So, with that in mind, moving along to what else? Never worry about what you cannot change. If that didn't, I don't know, you got to work on that one, but man, it would sure help your life, in my opinion. What else? Let's get a goat kiss here and get that done. There's the stinking one eared goat, my guard goat. Yeah, he'll attack you. He will. Have you ever been butted by a goat? I have. I used to raise them. Well, not many. I think I had four at one time. I had a billy goat and three nannies. But anyway, the old billy goat, when you were looking at him, if you were making eye contact, he'd just graze and he'd look around like he wasn't paying any attention to you at all. You turn your back on him, here he comes, you know. He got me one time. He liked to knock me through a barbed wire fence. I hit him right in the head with a two before, and I think he liked it. Yeah, he just sat there looking at me like, thank you. Anyway, enough said about the goat. And stink, oh man, do they stink? Yes, goats, particularly the males, stink, man. I mean, they really work hard. They want to stink. But anyway, enough said. John Wogg says, isn't that clever? An electrical engineer? Who knew? That was on the 50 amp splitter. Yeah, well, not really. That's cute. No, not hardly, but it does help. See, that's one of the things I come up with when I'm walking or sitting and thinking about, what could I do to make my life more enjoyable? And that popped up, and I got it within 3 days. EU citizen driving around Alamogordo. Alamogordo has 31,384, not 250. Well, where'd everybody go? What'd they leave for? I know you lost some people from the air base. All the Germans went back to Germany. 10 Little Indians. Your speech was 100% as unbelievable as a real politician. Most of us veteran voters have highly tuned bullshit detectors and know when we are being lied to. Well, actually, I have a BS detector, but it's back in Fort Clark Springs, Texas. Tiny Home Depot's John Nim says, yeah, that's not going to meet zoning laws standards to live in. Whatever. I just did the video, man. Al Fur, thumbs up to you. Beans and bacon. Seeing how nothing else makes sense in Washington, you can make Levi the head of the DEA. Yeah, he'd probably like that. Yeah, all those drugs that they confiscate. Yeah, unblock mine. That DP though, I don't know. EV range. I don't know what DP means, but whatever. DOS 1955. We need a beer drinking president. Well, I imagine we've got them or had them. Der Trixa got one here. It says Kirchhoffsky rule physics. Whatever. Yeah, it works. I mean, all I know is it works. Somebody said it would only do 25 amps out each side. No, it does 50 amp out each side. I mean, I'm sure I could overload the breaker, but I haven't. Will Hunt, you're not old enough to be president. We have one your age. Maybe in 10 more years, Rusty. LOL. Actually, hey, Google, how old is Joe Biden?
Joe Biden is 80 years old.
He's 3 years older than I am. He's 80. Hey, Google, how old is Donald Trump?
Donald Trump is 76 years old.
He's a year younger. Hey Google, how old is John F. Kennedy Jr.?
John F. Kennedy Jr. was 38 years old when he died in 1999.
Well, that's not the one I'm thinking. They got so many of them. Hey Google, how old is Robert Kennedy?
Robert F. Kennedy was 42 years old when he died in 1968.
Well, there's one more that's going to run for president, and I can't think of his name. Alice Smith, greetings from Artesia, running for president. Hey, does that mean your new avatar girlfriend will be your first lady? Yep, you bet. That's the whole deal. That's why we're campaigning now. Would be a step up, in my opinion. You already have a dog, so you're good to go. I have a dog. I don't have a dog. Oh, you talking about Romeo? Yeah, I got Romeo. I forgot about Romeo. Yeah, I got Romeo and the Rock and Bananas and the Rooster and Matilda and the Goat. Well, hell, man. Robin Brown says, thanks on the patio steps, cheap and easy. Well, you got to know if I'm going to do something, it's going to be easy. Linda Benstead, your dog looks intensely interested in your speech. You got my vote. Go, Rusty. Yeah, he does. He appears to be interested in just about everything, doesn't he? RV Living with the Geezer. Check his channel out on YouTube. Rusty, will your patio that Rocky built be under your new cover? No. No, that's going to be the stargazing spot. Gobsmacked. Once you're elected, Fort Clark Springs will be known as the Western White House, and your Class C will be Air Force One. I call dibs on being ambassador to Monaco, Rusty 2024. Yeah, I got it. You got it, babe. Gob, you're in, dog. Ken PA says 1.21 gigawatts, whatever that means on the splitter. Well, whenever I'm using the 50 amp charger on my electric vehicle, it puts in about 30 miles an hour. 35 maybe, because if 100 miles range takes about not quite 3 hours. Anyway, Travelhawk, Rusty for Prez, Levi for VP, make America fun again. Yeah, really. I'll tell you what we need, and Elon Musk said it and I agree. We need a president that is within 10 years of the average age of this country. Hey Google, what is the average age of the United States of America?
38.1 years.
38. 38 is the average age of the United States of America. So we need a president about 48 to 50 years old so he can understand what the hell they're talking about. Geez, Rusty, you have such a great memory for song lyrics, but you confuse Waltzing Matilda with Kookaburra Sits in the Old Gum Tree. One is a sad war song and the other is a kid's tune. Enjoy your day. No, Waltzing Matilda, no. Waltzing Matilda is a song, man. Scotty Thompson, nice shirt, cool comment, call, cool video talk. Thank you, Scotty. The masked bowler from Wisconsin. M. Tatum, yes, Rusty for president. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, I got 4 or 5 votes already. W. Thurman says, you got my vote. Yeah, well, I got my speech. I got a good speech writer, this artificial intelligence stuff. And yeah, I can get all kind of ideas there. Gabriel's Holistic Care, I have voted Rusty president and Poodle professor and Levi for Secretary of State. Yeah, that would work. Get Poodle professor in as the VP. Get all the women vote. Scotty Thompson, cool video talk, Rusty, LOL. Rusty for president. Would you be a good president? I'd be a benevolent dictator. You'll have to figure out what that means. Stephen Ary, or A-R-Y. Hi, Rusty. Great speech from AI, but don't laugh about not getting elected. Years ago, you made a video and told you had 50 subscribers, and you could not believe that many tune in. Now 80,000 subs and growing. Thanks, Mr. Prez. Yeah, well, we don't have 80,000 yet, but we're close. No, it's interesting that I do have that, and I don't know why, but I think it's just a question of perseverance. You know, I've been doing this for 12 years. Done on? Sure, Rusty. I got you got my support, but we need to talk about how more and more our food's coming from fewer and fewer sources. And yes, I think Bill Gates is up to some nefarious deed and needs monitoring. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know anything about Bill Gates. Wayne Halliday, are you kidding me? What's up with the home page picture? What's up with it? It's beauty. It's just a picture of beauty, letting you know what it looks like. Glenna Bridgeford, what happened to the Volt Charger? Oh, Volt was going to send you. You mean Chevrolet was going to send me? We couldn't find anybody to install it in Fort Clark Springs, Texas. You have to have a master electrician, and there's only one in town, and apparently he didn't want to fool with it. Gary Bragg, I asked AI what your avatar's first lady's name is. She is Delilah. First Lady Delilah. Go Rusty and Delilah. Make America normal again. Mana mana like a cerveza about now. But anyway, yeah, moving along. Falcon Eddie, you got my vote, man. I'm going to write in your name next election. I don't know if you can write them in on computers, with these electronic voting machines. I don't know how you do it. Carol, you can't. It doesn't do any good to write in a name for president. If you're not on the ballot, you can't. The votes don't count. You might as well just throw your vote away. To get on, let's put it this way: we had a billionaire run for president, H. Ross Perot, and he couldn't get on the ballot in every state. He ended up getting about 20% of the entire vote, which was a lot. But as far as a chance to be elected, he had none because he couldn't get on the ballots in all the states. They build walls so you can't get in. No, it's crazy. It's not as easy as you think. When a billionaire can't buy his way in to get elected, there's something wrong. I mean, Trump got close. Well, he actually did it, and then they kicked him out. But we'll see what happens next time. Carol Query, Trump for president, Rusty for VP. Yeah, that'd work. Jose Flores, nice place to chill out. Yeah, the patio. It is. Evie Hodge, I'd like to see a U.S. president who jumps in the car and goes for a drive on YouTube to talk to the people. It followed by the Secret Service. It looked like a parade. David Lewis, you got my vote 100%. Rusty Rangers behind you all the way. Well, yeah, I got something going here, guys. Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, God. What would be my first executive order? My first executive order would be to set up a committee to monitor the growth and development of artificial intelligence. Yeah, we're going to have to put some speed humps on that. And also any software coming in or any media coming in from foreign sources would have to be really monitored some way. I mean, like TikTok is more of a disease than it is social media. You know what I mean? Anyway, Sheridan Gay, that's good information, Rusty. Boondocking with Dennis, just a suggestion. You might want to double check that plan. What plan? What you talking about on the splitter? It says a lot. No, I've already doubled. It works. It works fine. DM Davis, yeah, because I've charged twice with it. Speech sounds good, but should we vote for AI for president? Yeah, exactly. Scary to think about. I would vote for you if you took Bikini Mama flag down, please. No, I'm not taking that down. No, she's carved in stone now. That's a monument now. Philip Vaught, Rusty Romeo ticket is a winner in 2024. Yeah, me and old Romeo, he just sit there and stare. Well, that's about, I hate to say it, that's about all the vice president does anyway. They don't do a whole lot. Well, you're not aware of what they're doing. Okay, let's say that. The media doesn't cover them. Bill, hilarious. Thanks. You're welcome, Bill. Uber girl Barbara, Rusty, how did you get 70 miles per gallon on your Prius? What was your odometer at that time? I never got 70 miles per gallon on my Prius. No. No, I got 54, 55. I've gotten as high as 60 miles per gallon on a Prius. William Bingham, did you see where some folks at Chevy got a boat like yours and under ideal conditions on a test track in South America, got 560 miles on one charge with test drivers, keep the speed about 21 miles per hour and babied the start and stop, and now Chevrolet is going to stop production of its most popular car. Some business model they've got, go figure. Well, the reason they're stopping the production on the car, it's too damn popular, and they only make about 8% profit per car. That's not their business model. Their business model is to make 12 to 16 to 20% per car. That's why Hummers and the bigger ones are promoted more than the successful cars at the lower levels. And that business model that the board is dreaming about, the high profit cars, the big electric cars, is going to put them right out of business, in my opinion. Philip Vaught, Ready Kilowatt should be your new moniker. Yeah, I hear you. Oh, Ready Kilowatt, I remember that. We'll do a few more here. Louis Paparella, of course you realize you will never win. You're way too smart. Intelligence is not a requirement. Actually, most of our presidents, with a few exceptions, have been reasonably intelligent, well-rounded people. It's just that once they get caught up in the reality of president and their aides that are supposed to be giving them good information, give them unreliable information, that's what happens. You can't be a king without good advisors. You know what I mean? People have to be giving you good information to make decisions from. William Bingham, considering who might be running, I'd vote for you and AI. No, I hear you. This is Joris Verheul or something like that. He says, "What's up with your YouTube profile picture?" I just changed clothes. That's all. Brian, even though it's a 50 amp split, you still only have 50 amps divided by 2, which means they're 25 amps each. No. Whenever you're using the 50 amp plug to charge the car, it's putting out 50 amps. I mean, I know that, and I know it puts out 30 for the RV, but the total that total plug is only putting out 50 amps. Okay. Now, if I have something going on in the RV, it reduces what's going to the car. Yeah, it's just 50 amps total. No, you can't do it. And if somebody's no name says, hopefully he doesn't set the bolt to fast charge 240. And no, we're good, guys. It's working okay. Yeah, it says efficient RV. It says I looked at the listing and it's actually splitting 150 amp 240 into 250 amp 240 RV outlets, just with a 50 amp total, not specifically 25, but any 2 amperages adding up to 50 or less. It's perfectly fine to plug into them. No, you're right. I mean, it's fine. It works. Anyway, this 2 more here. Wayne Johnson, you got Mrs. P vote. She said anything would be an improvement and a positive thing. Wow, Rusty, that was the most negative woman in the world speaking. Thank you. Barry Smith. Rusty, you got my vote from Canada. I will send it down by email. I hear you are promising to e-trikes for all seniors. Way to go. Yeah, we'll get you Liberty Electric trikes and free bananas. How about that? But anyway, guys, from Capitan, New Mexico, it's a partly cloudy day, cool, 48 degrees. Thumbs up. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the Amazon link in the description of all of my videos. Why? Doesn't cost you a penny. Some of you are using the link. Thank you very much. And yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you, help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. Yeah, and and the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it, and I know it, is what? Eat less. That's it. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds. Breathe out slowly. Why? What does that do? It relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Did you get that? That's cute, isn't it? Anyway, what else? Stretch. Stretch. Swivel, 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 walk, 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 pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately and you may live longer, healthier because of that one thing. And then stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought, dream, memory you've ever had. So give your neurons something positive to work with. No kidding. Yeah, it works. And then what else? That's it. And then thumbs up, carpe diem. No, oh, what else? Was that right? Yeah, stand guard at the door of your mind. Did that. And yeah, I got out of sync here. I was on a roll. But anyway, guys, yeah, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next softball video coming up today. Yeah, it should be good. Yeah, I'm fickleless. Anyway, guys, adios, bye-bye, carry on. Tomorrow night we do, or tomorrow evening we do Beer 30 live. Bye.